Yep, well, we're in the lower order, so we obviously got broke the big partnership, which obviously they batted pretty well to be able to score that many, I guess. But I think the fact that we've got 8 wickets down, letting in tomorrow. We've got Kohli at the end, which was a big wicket. So the quicker we get them in the morning, the better, and hopefully have a bit of a lead, and then bat and see where we go from there. Look, to be honest, it's a pretty flat wicket, so. It's hard to get out there and try and. Mitch did his best. He's doing what he does best and trying to be aggressive and bowl bounces, that sort of stuff. They batted pretty well. That's the way it is. And again, with the wicket the way it is, it's pretty flat. He did what we thought at the time was best, and again, they to give credit to them, they played pretty well. So there's not much else to say on that. I think we did what we thought was good at the time, and some plans worked, some plans didn't. Yeah, it could have been a totally different day, to be honest, but at the end of the day, it's not. But yeah, that's probably the disappointing thing of the day. We should have, taken if we had taken our chances. As I said, it could have been totally different. But to drop those chances, that we obviously got pretty high standards in our fielding, and that was very disappointing. The way we fielded today, I guess, and no one obviously likes or means to drop catches, but that was well below standard today. So. As I said, I thought, as a group, I thought we bowled pretty well. First hour was good, second hour not so good, and then we had that new ball. I thought we bowled reasonably well, and as I said, we created those chances. So, and you can't give batsmen like Rahane and Kohli, you can't give them second chances because they do what they did today. Yeah, I mean, as I said, they both played well. I think they've played well the whole series. Their intent's been really good. They've come out and scored, and I guess scored runs at good rates. I think if you people are saying Test cricket's not that exciting, they should be watching this series because the runs scored at a fast rate. So, as I said, it was good that he came out and had that intent. I think he was 50 off for the 40-odd balls. So, and he played some good shots. So, credit to him. Well, we saw that he did it well in Adelaide, but we haven't even talked about that yet. When he's going like that, you just got to try and bowl nice and tight, and if he runs and plays a good shot and hits you over the top, then that's, as I said, the wicket the way it is. It gets tough when the ball's old and the wicket's not doing much at all. It was the same in Adelaide. These drop-in wickets are a bit different. They're a bit more advanced, obviously, here in Melbourne than they are in Adelaide, but the variable bounce just doesn't happen much at all. So you've just got to make sure you keep trying to have your plan, and whatever you plan is you stick to it and have your field and bowl to your field. We did that most of the time today, and Virat especially played some good shots. So when that happens, it's got to go back to your mark and do it all again. It's a tough one. I thought we all respect him. He's a pretty good player, so I don't know where he gets that from. But I don't know. It's a tough one. That I respect him. I know most of the boys, all the boys in the change rooms respect him because he's come out and his bat does the talking. So where he gets that from, I'm not sure. There's obviously a few bit of banter out on the field, but if that doesn't stay out there and comes off here, then that's probably, he needs to have a look at that. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one because I respect him, and most of the boys do, because we know how good a player he is. No. No, not really. No, actually, I don't. I don't know how to answer that because, well, no, I don't. I haven't got a response to that because I don't know how to answer it. I think that we try not to say too much to him, but sometimes he brings on himself, I guess, when he starts it. But as I said, it's never personal. It's always a bit of fun. There's a few things out there today that was said, and I think the thing that fired him up most today was when Mitch threw the ball at him. Well, not at him, at the stumps, and he was in the way. So, it's a tough one. I probably haven't answered your question here because I'm not sure how to answer it. But it's interesting to hear him say that's probably a good thing because he's probably worrying about that. We need to worry about that rather than batting. So if he's worrying about stuff like that, hopefully his batting goes downhill. That's probably the way we think. Yeah, I think that sums up the wicket. If I'm getting runs on it, it's pretty flat. It was nice. It was good fun out there yesterday. I enjoyed it. I probably started thinking about 100 too early. When I was about 60, thinking I was going to celebrate it. But no, all seriously, it was good because it was good fun to bat with Smithy. Smithy's, he's on fire at the moment. His game's going to different levels every time he bats. So it was nice to spend some time out there with him and watch him sort of, from the other end. It was good fun. And then obviously to get some wickets today is nice. It would have been nice to get them a bit earlier, but it's obviously nice to walk off with a few wickets. I didn't get many in Adelaide. I wasn't very happy with the way I bowled in Adelaide, and I'm still a bit inconsistent here, but it's getting better as more I bowl, I guess. So the body's holding up, which is even better. Not too much, just to make sure that whatever we do it and stick to it. Whether it's building pressure or whatever we're doing, just to make sure that we stick to it. And that we've been successful as a bowling group over the last sort of 2 years because we've stuck to plans and built pressure. And we went away from that probably a few times in the first 2 tests, and we did a little bit here. We were better today. But other than that, not too much. All in all, he's pretty happy with the way we bowled. I think he's very disappointed with the fielding, as I said earlier. But I think, obviously an hour or a session or two, or where he wasn't quite happy with how we bowled and what plans we were sort of trying to execute. But all in all, he was pretty happy, I guess. Try not to get a hit out. That's in the outfield. That's the one thing. I think it's a tough one because it's, as I said, the wicket is very, very good, and you just got to try and make sure that you set your right field and then bowl to that field. Simple as that. We did that again most of the time today. But as I said, once you get two class batsmen in, it sort of doesn't matter where you bowl. If they want to hit it somewhere, they'll hit it, and that's what they did today. So, yeah, it's very tough, but you've got to make sure that you just have a clear plan with your captain and get your field where you want to bowl it. Me as a bowler, 1,200 would be nice. We're 2-0 up, so we don't. We're obviously we always try to play to win, which is. I'm not saying we're not going to do that, but we'll see what happens. First of all, we've got to get these wickets in the morning. That's not going to be a given because it's a tail. We've got to make sure we get them. Shami can bat. I know Yadav can bat, and Ishant can hold it as well. So we'll get them in the morning, and we'll sit down after that, I guess, and see where we're at tomorrow night. We're always obviously trying to get a result. That's how we play our cricket. But we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that we get, with a bit more sun on it tomorrow. I'm not sure about the weather, what the weather is tomorrow, but if it dries out a bit more, it might spin a bit more. But it's a very good wicket. So I'm not sure the history of this. I know chasing runs here in the history actually is quite. Well, it's not easy, but it's easier than most grounds, like it's similar to Adelaide. So we just got to make sure that we bat well, and then we'll see where we go with the target from there.